Today is really very special because, you know, we go through life and we're so busy setting goals and trying to attain those goals and trying to make sure that we cross all the T's and we dot all the I's. And sometimes we forget to just take a moment and be present in the moment, right? And because of Benn, in great part, I've had an opportunity to see a lot of my dreams become realities. One of them you're seeing on the walls here and on the screen, which is the Women Over 50 project. If it had not been for Benn, what you see on these walls would not be, and it would still be in my head. And so Benn, I want to thank you. I know that I've said thank you to you so many times, but I want to say thank you because I believe that whatever we truly feel about a person in our life, we should be able to say publicly. And so I want to publicly say thank you for giving life to my visions, for helping me to give life to your vision, for the friendship and the family that we have come to be and share. If there's anything I can say as we approach Thanksgiving, is let us be thankful, let us be grateful. I don't care how small it is. If it's just that we got to the end of a bad day, we got to the end of a bad day and a chance, hopefully, that the sun will rise and we get to another day to maybe make it better, right? Whatever it is, let us be thankful. When you look around this room today, look at the diversity of who's in this room. Let us hold on to that as we move forward, because we are facing challenging times. We don't know what it's going to be this time next year or 2 years from now. But it is moments like this that we'll need to cling to remind us not just the possibility, but what actually is. And so it is just with a full heart that I am so happy, Ben, to celebrate you, to honor your talent. I think this show was aptly named The Gift because that's what you are. That's what you've been to my life. That's what you've been to my family. That's what you are to all of these individuals who are in this room. And even those young people, I mean, we've got young people who are here, who are students at VBC that never met you, but today you've given them a gift. And so I want to say thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, would you help me please welcome Mr. Ben Johnson to the podium to have a few remarks. Now also, because I know, Ben, you have a time limit. In love, I say this.
I was going to bring a roll of paper.
And so when I raise my hand, that means we're there. But I really do want to say I love you. I hope that you feel loved and appreciated by a community to which you have richly given. And so let today look like the residual of what you get back. What you put out, you get back. All right?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And let's see, I'll just...
Your eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
He's got pipes on him.
Not only me helping Regina complete her wish or desire, I had been talking years about wanting to do a book on psychology and photography. And here, I think I've done them both. I love music. I love photographs. I love people. There's no such thing as an ugly person to me, except once in a while I look in a mirror. But I've been blessed to work with Regina on this project and work with every person here. And on the photographs, I have photographed people who I was afraid of because I might receive repercussions for from a dentist who's who said that? But I asked her, I says, should we ask your boss about this? And I don't think she did. But she made the cover of Victor Valley magazine. That gave me a lot in itself. And then the joke with me, anyhow, was Wilton.
Over there.
You stay there. I met these two. We were having a meeting, and I say we because I don't remember who the hell else was there. But and Regina and Wilton walked in, and I said to the guys, and one of them's here. I said, God, I hope that's her brother. So she was graceful, beautiful, and warm, and I said, wow. And then I forgot how many years later, we ended up producing this project. And like I said, I'd always wanted to do a book almost on anything. I think one of the first things written was Sanskrit, and I think the Phoenicians were in there somewhere. But I thought, it's happened. It's happened. And thank you for being here. I've seen people I haven't seen for years. Then I've seen people that I've seen for years and still don't remember who you are right away. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you. One of the things about Benn's work, and so since we have you here, I want to ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay. He specifically loves black and white, and as you can see. And you always talked about light and shadow, right? Can you just share with us a little bit about your technique and the love you have for light and shadow? But remember, we're on a time limit.
Even when I'm not working in photography, like the last year, at least year and a half, I haven't really taken any, I'll say professional, only not because of the money, but because of the time and maybe the equipment even used. And I've been looking at structures because I thought I was going to be an architect. And I've lost nothing from what I wanted because I've been given this, and this is the book. I always wanted to do a book on social psychology, forensic psychology, and this is it. Like, what is it they say? Think and wish and wait and see what God produces, something like that. But thank you.
Ask Ben to stay here with me. I want to bring up a few people. Can I have Teresa Poli-Shell join me, please? How many of you know Teresa? Everybody in this room probably knows Teresa. I always say that Teresa is one of the High Desert's best kept treasures. right? She is just amazing, and she is a phenomenal artist, and she has turned out to be a tremendous part of my family, and I want to thank you. Teresa curated this show, and I believe your partner in crime was coming in, Vanessa Gomez,
Vanessa's here.
right?
Carmen.
Vanessa, can you
Carmen.
come up and join us, please? And then, where's Carlene?
She's about this tall.
There she is. And Lamarche.
And LaMarche Mosley, please join me up here. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Carlene, because as you can see, Carlene is part of the Women Over 50. She was definitely in the documentary, and one of my favorite parts is really at the end of the documentary, because we get some outtakes of her and Benn dancing, and the hardest part was wrangling the both of them in while we were filming, because they just wanted to do what they wanted to do, right?
Birthdays are a day apart.
But Carlene herself is also a photographer, and that's actually how I met her so many years ago. And I'm gonna say this only because I know that Carlene doesn't have any qualms about it whatsoever. But this is what 80 looks like.
Yes.
I can only hope. So that's why I rub up against you and all that kind of stuff. You get that. And then a beautiful friend that I've known for a very long time, and it just seems like the more time we spend together, the closer the bond gets, and I don't know what that is, but I'm saying yes to it, is LaMarche Mosley. She's just a beautiful spirit, got a beautiful, amazing voice that she's always lifting to the glory of God. And I know that she has a very special relationship with Mr. Johnston, and we are glad. We are so happy for that. And then this young woman who I just met, Vanessa, I think we just met this year, right? Okay, but anybody who knows me, if I meet you, I'm putting you to work, right? So that's just who I am. And I met this fantastic young, creative woman and just amazing spirit earlier this year, and she has come alongside. She helped to curate this show along with Teresa. Just a wonderful, wonderful young woman who I'm excited, because I think her star is just gonna take off. And I just want you to remember that, so that I can get tickets to whatever and, you know, get on the guest list and, you know, so remember, okay. And then I want to ask, where's Yvonne?
Yvonne Hernandez.
I want to ask Yvonne to come up.
You sit back if you want to come up.
Yvonne, as you can see, Yvonne is right up front there with the camera, still doing the same thing. When I first met Yvonne, Yvonne was Benn's assistant, right? And when we started the Women Over 50 project, she was just very happy to assist and be in the background, but definitely saw something more in her. And oh my God, now she is like a powerhouse. She does a lot of our DVL projects, especially in particular, she does our scholarship reception. And we normally have about 100 people that attend that, and we get them all in one photograph. This lady, this person that I met all those years ago, who was very demure and mindful, now whoops them into shape, let me tell you. And she has stepped into becoming our official photographer, as Benn passed the baton on for DVL. And so we're most grateful for you, Yvonne, being part of our family. I also I see a couple of the women over 50 that are here. So I want to ask Fusako Yakutobi to come up, please.
Dolores.
And Miss Dolores Williams to join us up here, please. Am I missing anybody? Did I lose anybody who was in the...
That lady there with the orange top.
Oh, Lori Denson, huh? Yeah, no, she wasn't in the Women Over 50.
I wasn't over 50 then.
You were gonna be.
I was gonna be. Thank you.
Okay, he still got it right. He still, we gotta watch him, Nicole. He gonna be in trouble. She has a husband, he's a bishop. But I wanna say to Fusako, when we did the Women Over 50 project, I think we had just met. And I asked her to be part of this project. I didn't know what I was doing. I just had a vision. And she said, yes, I definitely want to be a part of it. And we have experienced, just for me, what is a very special bond and friendship over all of these years. She came all the way from San Diego to be with us today. I love you. And then this tall, I'm gonna steal it, Lori, drink of water. That's Bishop Denson's pet name for his wife. Dolores Williams. Most of you will know Dolores Williams from Millionaire Mind Kids, right? I know Dolores Williams from Millionaire Mind Kids. That's actually how we met. But I have to tell you that she has become one of my most dearest friends. And when I asked Dolores to be part of this project, she just said, tell me where to show up, and do I get to wear gold? Because Dolores is that glamour girl, that bling bling, right? And she came and she was part of the project, and she's been with us every step of the way in helping to support DVL and the things that we do. I want to acknowledge someone special in the audience that's special to Dolores, because she's also in one of these pictures, but she was very young. Her granddaughter, Naja Williams. Naja, come on up. I think Naja in that picture was, what, 9? I think Naja was about 9 or 11, but Ben photographed her because she was also a DVL honoree. I am so proud to let you know that this young lady this year officially became a lawyer. Wow. She is an attorney.
In New Orleans.
She is, in New Orleans. She said, I can't be bothered with y'all because y'all ain't gonna wanna pay me, so I gotta go somewhere I can get paid, right? And we understand it. But she is a powerhouse. She came into this world to be an advocate and an activist, and we are so incredibly proud of you. And I'm so happy that you are here today to be with us. Thank you. And so that kind of speaks to a little bit about what DVL is about, because we're about planting those seeds and building legacy. And so that's what today is about legacy, right? And then I want to introduce Mike. Only thing is Mike is working, kind of. But somebody hold the camera for Mike. Mike Kernan.
Work with me, people.
And I have to tell you, Mike has truly been my partner in crime, because I was like, look, this is what I can imagine. This is what I see. How do we make that happen, right? And so everything you see video-wise is because of Mike. When we first started the Women Over 50 project, it was just going to be a coffee table book and this photo exhibition. And the first night that Mike went and looked, because I said, Mike, hey, I just want to get some B-roll. I just want to get kind of a companion piece, a making of the project. And he called me that night and said, I think we got more than what you think. You need to take a look at it. And when I took a look at it, I was amazed at what we had by asking simply 2 questions. Those questions were greatest lesson ever taught and greatest lesson ever learned. And I was amazed at what we got from these extraordinary women that said yes and participated in it. And so from that point out, it was me, Mike, and Ben that really moved this project forward into what it became. And I have to tell you, I couldn't have had better brothers and creative brothers who were able to see my vision and take it forward. And so today is just a really wonderful day, because as we stand here, we're celebrating a life of talent, a legacy of talent, and creativity, but it took all of us to make it happen, right? And so I'm saying we are so much better together, and when we lock arms in what we can achieve and what we can do, and there's nothing that is not possible, right? And so I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you, because I said something that made you believe that I knew what I was doing, and I didn't, but by the grace of God, we got it done. I would be remiss if I didn't close by thanking my own family. My father is here, 89 years young. And I want to say today that, Dad, you are the reason why I've been able to accomplish and do all of the things that I've been able to do. Because you taught me to set a standard. And if I was going to start it, complete it. You taught me that. And so I owe everything to you for helping me to grow into the woman that I am. I am eternally grateful, and I feel so honored to be able to call you my dad. To my husband, I want to thank you for feeding me.
That's it, right?
For always making me laugh, even when I say that so is over, making me laugh, for allowing me to be who I am and supporting me in that.
I'm but the wind beneath your wings.
Sure, thank you. And then I'm so fortunate that I got two brothers who are here with me today, and they're from the East Coast, but every Thanksgiving for the past 32 years, they have come out to be with me for Thanksgiving. And so I want to acknowledge my brothers who I could not have better brothers. They truly are my God brothers. When my own brother, my biological brother, passed away, they stepped up and said to me, "We know we can't take Barry's place, but we will be your brothers." And I will tell you that they have never let me down from that day to this. I am most grateful for the best brothers in the world, Greg and Gary Scott. And then lastly, I want to end because I always believe that everybody needs a mentor, right? I believe that with all of my heart, and I know that I would not nearly be the person that I am or where I am without this person in my life. And so she has been with me every step of the way, from before I created DVL to creating DVL to all the other things that I've gone on to do, and ideas that I've had. And she has been that voice of reason, but always in love, right? And I can count on her 365. And so I would be remiss to stand here today because this is a person that we both have known for a very long time. And I think she has done a lot of the same thing for you, my friend. Melanie Aja, I want you to go. I thank you for being my sister. I thank you for saying yes that day I came to see you and said I need a mentor. You knew I needed help, and you helped me. And I love you dearly and forever for that. Okay, I think, did I get everybody?
Your nephew.
My nephew. My nephew is here. I'm so happy my nephew is here. This is my nephew, Dion Bell, who is he's an artist. I don't know why he keeps putting himself back in the closet, but we're getting him out in 2025, okay? So I've said that publicly. Now you cannot make me look bad, all right? I'm gonna ask Benn's daughter, Nicole, if she'll join me up here, please. And I'm gonna just have Nicole just say a few words as we close out. I know this is your dad. I know this is a very special day, but you're a very special young woman. And I know that he is so blessed to have you as his daughter. I'm blessed that you call me auntie. And I want you to know that when you look around this room, this is not people that are just here for today. These are people that are in it for the long haul with you. You've got a community. And the mic is yours.
Oh, yay. I'm not one to speak in public, but I just want to thank everybody for being here. And just want to thank my dad for being him. And we've been through a lot over the last 44 years. And I want to thank my husband and his family. I want to thank Patty and all of you up here because you have just blessed our lives so much. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for showing up.
Okay, and so Teresa has something, then we're going to open it up live mic. No, I'm not, I'm just playing. But Teresa has something she wants to share.
Carlene and Ben are going to dance.
Okay.
Okay, for those ladies who stepped in to help me install this show, and it wasn't an easy task, I just have a little thank you gift. The first goes to Nicole, who dug through all the pictures and got them out for me.
So many of them, though.
Right. And, oh, whose is this? I don't know, I'll put it over there for right now. Okay. Huh? No. I already gave you your gift, Ben.
Yes, you did.
Yvonne, who helped me. Carlene.
Yay, Carlene.
And I got one for Josepha. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Josepha. Josepha's not here today.
Thank you.
And LaMarche. And Vanessa. Where's Vanessa? Oh, there she is. Just a little something I put together. Thank you. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done this without them, believe me.
Yes.
How long did it take us? 3 hours? 4 hours?
I think that's 3.5 hours,
Yeah.
somewhere in between, yeah. Thank you for letting us help you.
Well, thank you for your attention. Thank you for coming out today. If you haven't already, Ben will be here for a little bit longer so he can sign any of your books. And then there's plenty of food left. We do not want to take that home. So I don't care how big a plate you pile up, just take it. I'll look the other way, right? It's Sunday, it's a movie on, you can have a snack, right? But again, thank you so much for coming out, showing your love and support. Do I see Andrew and Matthew in the back there?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta shout out these guys real quick. Andrew and Matthew run this pack, right? Raise your hand, guys. Teresa is saying you gotta come forward. Okay, Teresa, they didn't want to be put on blast because they don't want nobody trying to book a show today or any of that kind of stuff, right? They're working on fumes. They did a show last night. But I would be remiss because we've had an extraordinary partnership with VVC. And as a matter of fact, the Women Over 50 documentary was shot here at VVC. Right? And almost everything that I've done has been done here at VBC because you guys would say yes, right? And so these guys, for the last how many years? About
Umpteen.
We've been here since 2010.
Okay, so since 2010, we've been working together. And I have to tell you, there are no greater professionals that I could be working with. Everything that we need, you guys are creative, you think it through, you just meet us where we are, you make us look good, so easy to work with. And from the bottom of my heart, I always tell you how much I appreciate you. But again, I want to publicly say how much I appreciate the two of you and working with VVC, because you really make it just easy for us to do what we do and to serve community. And so in that case, we're telling the truth when we talk about partnering with VVC and being able to serve community, because this is exactly what it looks like. I thank you guys so much for your professionalism and for how you make us feel like we're part of the family. Thank you. Okay, so before Teresa finds somebody else I should acknowledge, I'm gonna say get food, get Ben to sign your booklet if he hasn't already, meet somebody new, network, connect, but above all, everybody have a blessed holiday season and a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here today.
That's some of my best work.
We'll see.